We made it through. We are in Iraq. That was a bit of a border crossing, that was. Oh man. This is then the Basra Corniche. This sort of walkway along the Shatt al-Arab, which is the confluence of the Tigris and the Euphrates River. And I don't know if this is true, but it says the Basra Breeze presidential yacht. So it may be that this was one of his yachts. There then, the old bridge. Over there, just in the distance, you can see the Italian bridge. There then, the magnificent Italian bridge. All right, how fucking cool is this thing? I mean, it's got to be 50% purchased, 50% homemade. It's got a single banger electric start MTR. This is the Super MTR 150 Zulu Hotel. It's got oleo struts. Is that your clutch, maybe? This thing is just cool. Alright, so there's tuk-tuks, and then there's these three-wheel things. I didn't even know Iraq had tuk-tuks, but there are tuk-tuks here. Oh, they got shaft drives on them. They're not actually chain driven. Oh, here's a nice looking one. Shifter, maybe a second shifter, shaft drive, MTR something. And you can see them delivering massive quantities of goods. I mean, some might consider that overloaded, others consider it perfectly loaded. We're here at the Basra Museum. I can understand why they don't want too much photography. This is the entrance of the Basra Museum. Here's a lion getting it on. I mean, I assume this is a lion getting it on with an infidel, as lions probably should. And there definitely is some cool stuff. Enough cool stuff that I went out to get the camera. There are some absolutely amazing things in here. This little guy here, which is number one, alabaster jar from the Neo-Sumerian period, right around 2230 to 2000 before current era, and it is an exquisite alabaster jar. Not that I know a whole bunch about alabaster jars. And then down here we have some kind of peg, and I couldn't quite figure out what this is, but it's got a beautiful little guy or girl on it. And that, of course, is number two, being a bronze foundation peg of a horned figure with clasped hands from the El Hiba, or ancient Lagash, Neo-Sumerian, 2000 before current era. And then there's these things, which there's a whole collection. But more interestingly, down here, number two is the 11 examples of the world's first writing on clay tablets, proto-cuneiform to cuneiform from the late Uruk and early Sumerian periods, 3400 to 2500 before current era. So this is the evolution of writing in the Neo-Sumerian and Sumerian period. And these little guys here, which I have spent a fair bit of time staring at, are from the Gudea and the Neo-Sumerian period. There was a couple other things. These two, now we're getting a little older. It actually goes this way age-wise. And here we've got orange pottery jars, early Sumerian period, 2900 to 2370 before current era. Bit of a strange date. Some strainers. And then there's this piece, which is another alabaster bowl. I'm kind of getting into the alabaster bowls, but this particular alabaster bowl is 3000 before current era. Not a pearl necklace in sight, but some seal sets. So wax seal sets. So you can see that you lay the wax down and then you roll this little inscribed thing to make your seal closed. Though no pearl necklace is in sight. Anyway, I'm going back to staring at things that are older than me. This is a pretty cool residence. It is made entirely of reeds, and it creaks beautifully, makes reed-like noises as it sways back and forth. It's a mudif. I got to give a hats off to whoever put this whole little exhibit together, because here we have all about the reeds. Reeds have properties that make them an ideal building material. They contain a high percentage of silica, making them waterproof and insect repellent. They are also excellent at heat and sound insulation. And that is the part that got me, because as I stand in here, I realize how peaceful it is in this reed house and how much cooler it is in the reed house than outside. So thank you for whoever put this little thing together. I mean, I imagine it gets you around, and here's a guy getting around in his shasha. This is the Iraqi marsh shasha, and this is the Gulf shasha. And they're both made of these reeds. The shasha, or reed boat, is a type of raft that floats because it is lighter than water, unlike a displacement boat, which floats because it's hollow. You really did have some ornate doors. We have succeeded in finding various tamponades and soups, and things that are going to be delicious are coming our way. We have the fresh bread, we have the beans, we have our tamponades, we have our chicken and rice, we have our soup. All is doing well now. Not really sure what I'm giving myself in for here, but it appears to be some kind of market. We have abayas. Assalamu alaikum. Gonna be honest, I've completely lost track of where my hotel is at this point. We found a modern day souk we have. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Nice fruits, man. What is that?
جناري
Genare?
نسميها جوجة بالعراق. جوجة
Gouja.
جوجة
Gouja.
جوجة.
I particularly like that parking job right there. But apparently we found the suit section. There are suits in every which direction. That's the way we want to go. But we might take a look at some suits before we go there. I could do with a nice three-piece matching pocket. You got tuxedos. I don't think that's going to go well. Assalamu alaikum. That's not going to go well. Am I the only one who sees potential for disaster over here?